Success is not a secret. It's just a system most people never stick to. That's the truth, not something fancy, just real life. People keep asking why they're not getting ahead. They work hard, they try new things, but nothing really changes. You know why? Because they don't follow a system. They do things here and there, stop and start, hope something clicks. But success doesn't work like that. It needs structure, a clear routine, a daily process that keeps running, even when you're tired, even when you're not feeling it. If you're serious about getting results, you have to stop guessing. You have to stop chasing motivation. What you need is a system that helps you stay focused, stay disciplined, and stay on track. This video isn't for people who want quick tips. It's for people who are ready to finally take control. So if you've had enough of doing things halfway, stay with this. It will change how you work and how you live. Chapter 1. Figure out your system and stop guessing blindly. You don't need to wait for perfect timing. You don't need to wait for the right energy, the right people, or the right motivation to show up. Success doesn't respond to wishful thinking, it responds to structure. That's the truth people miss. They think success is hiding somewhere behind a secret door. It's not, it's sitting out in the open. But only people with a system can reach it. If you're still guessing your way through life, hoping it works out, then you're handing your future over to chance, and that's not how winners are made. Everything changes when you stop guessing and start building your system. You want more out of life? Then you have to stop waking up and hoping today's a good day. You've got to make it one. That requires structure. That requires steps. That requires clarity. A system is nothing but a set of rules and actions that you control. It removes the guessing. And when you remove the guessing, you remove most of the frustration. People waste years trying different things, jumping from one idea to the next. They think trying harder is the answer. But success doesn't come from just trying hard. It comes from doing what works, again and again. The truth is, if you don't have a system, your hard work is scattered. You could work for 10 hours a day and still be spinning your wheels because you're not aligned with anything consistent. You need to start with one simple question. What do you want? Don't rush it. You can't build a system if you don't know what it's meant to produce. Do you want better health, stronger finances, more peace of mind? Be honest with yourself. Clarity is power. The clearer you are, the stronger your system will be, and the sooner you get clear, the faster you can stop wasting energy. Once you're clear, stop guessing what to do next. Start designing what to do next. That's how you figure out your system. You can't just do things because they sound good. You have to do things because they get you closer to what you've chosen. Random effort doesn't create predictable results, but systems do. Ask yourself, what actions move me forward? Don't chase motivation, chase routine. You'll never build anything lasting if your actions depend on how you feel that day. That's the trap. The winners you see, those with the lifestyle, the discipline, the mindset, it's not because they're always motivated. It's because they've created systems that don't wait for emotions. They just run the process. Now, here's something most people avoid. Tracking. If you don't track your actions, you're still guessing. And as long as you're guessing, you're giving power to confusion. You can't improve what you don't measure. You want to lose weight? Track your meals. You want to grow your income? Track your hours, your efforts, your results. This isn't complicated. It's just uncomfortable for people who want shortcuts. But if you're serious about building your life, you've got to be real with yourself. What's working, what's not? Where are you consistent? Where do you drop the ball? This is where growth starts, when you stop hiding from your patterns and start fixing them. And the arid. It started in a desert. Too many people ask the wrong questions. They ask, why is success so hard? Or why does it work for them but not for me? The better question is, what system are they using that I'm not? If someone's ahead of you in life, it's because they're following a stronger system. It's not about being smarter or more talented. It's about being more structured. You need a method. You need a framework that works every single day, no matter what mood you're in. Every area of life that's successful is built on systems. Look around. Businesses don't run on guesses, they run on systems. Athletes don't win championships on luck, they win with systems. And your life? It needs the same thing. If you want consistent results, then you need consistent effort. And that comes from a repeatable system you believe in. Start with your mornings. What's the first thing you do when you wake up? Is it planned or is it random? That first hour sets the tone for everything else. If you leave it to chance, the rest of your day will follow the same chaos. But if you control it, even in small ways, you train your mind to follow structure. That's where confidence grows, from doing things with purpose. Next, look at how you make decisions. If you're reacting all day, you're not running a system. You're getting dragged around by circumstances. Strong systems reduce decisions. They make certain things non-negotiable. For example, work out 3 times a week, read every night before bed, plan the next day before sleeping. These aren't motivational ideas. These are system pieces. They remove decision fatigue and keep you moving forward. Here's another truth. Your system doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be yours. Don't copy someone else's routine word for word. Build one that fits your life and your goals. The best system is the one you actually follow. You can always adjust it later, but what matters now is that you stop operating on guesswork. You'll face resistance. Your old habits will pull you back. Your mind will say, this is too much, but that's the cost of real progress. Getting uncomfortable on purpose. Systems don't just build discipline, they rebuild your identity. Every time you follow your system, even when it's hard, you're proving something to yourself, that you're not guessing anymore, you're building something real. If you're feeling stuck right now, there's a reason. You haven't built a process. You've been reacting, hoping, waiting. But none of that creates success. What creates it is taking back control. And control comes from systemizing your actions. Look at your week. What do your patterns say about you? Are you working on purpose or just surviving? Are you doing the same things over and over, expecting life to change? The honest truth is, if your system is weak, your results will be inconsistent. But the good news is, you can change that. Right now, start by writing out your process. Keep it simple. What will you do every morning? What matters most to you? How will you measure progress? What distractions will you remove? That's your system beginning to take shape. And when you follow it day after day, something powerful happens. You stop waiting for motivation. You stop guessing what to do. You become the kind of person who moves forward no matter what. That's how people grow. That's how lives change. Not through sudden breakthroughs, but through strong systems, repeated daily. If you do what works again and again, it will be almost impossible not to win. So the real question is, are you willing to stop guessing and start building? Because success isn't a mystery. It's not luck. It's not talent. It's not timing. It's structure. It's system. And the sooner you understand that, the sooner you take full control of your future. Chapter 2. Stop avoiding hard things and face them early. Most people know exactly what they need to do, but the truth is they avoid it. Not because they're lazy, not because they're not smart, but because it's hard. And hard things bring discomfort. They bring pressure, they bring fear. That's what causes people to hold back. They wait, they delay, they tell themselves, I'll start tomorrow, I'll fix it next week, I just need a little more time. But time is not the solution if you're still running from what actually needs to be done. Success doesn't avoid difficulty, success is built through it. If you want to grow, you have to stop looking for the easiest way and start facing what's necessary. Avoiding the hard things only makes life harder in the long run. The more you delay, the more the weight grows. Problems don't disappear because you ignore them. They grow in silence, and one day they become too heavy to hide. The strongest people aren't those who feel the best. They're the ones who face what others keep putting off. You can't create a better life while running from pressure. You have to step into it. That phone call you've been avoiding, make it. That conversation you're afraid to have, speak up. That decision you've been postponing because it might not work, make it. Waiting doesn't build courage, doing does. And if you keep avoiding what makes you uncomfortable, you'll spend your whole life stuck in the same cycle, wanting change but fearing the process that creates it. You grow by doing the hard things early, not by waiting until they become urgent. When you face the hard stuff first, everything else becomes easier. Most people try to build comfort around their problems, hoping they'll become easier to deal with later. But it's not about comfort. It's about courage. When you wake up and take action on the one thing you least want to do, you train your mind to stop being scared of effort. You take back control. You build the habit of showing up with strength.